It's funny. Some of the biggest money problems we face today, like really modern problems, might just have an ancient solution. We're going to dive into a classic book that tells simple stories from old school Babylon to teach us timeless wisdom about wealth. I mean, does this feel familiar? You work hard, you get your paycheck, and it feels like before you know it, it's all gone. You're just running on this financial treadmill, and you can't seem to get ahead. But what if the secret isn't about earning more, but about thinking about money in a completely different way? And that's exactly the idea behind this incredible book, The Richest Man in Babylon. It basically says, hey, the rules for building real, lasting wealth, they aren't new. They're not some complicated Wall Street secret. They were actually figured out thousands of years ago in what was the wealthiest city on Earth. So what was their secret? How'd they do it? Well, it all starts with the foundation. You can't grow your wealth if you don't have a strong place to keep it. And that begins with one simple, absolutely non-negotiable rule. This right here, this is the single most important secret from Babylon. And it's so simple, pay yourself first. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, before a single bill gets paid, you take 10% of every dollar you earn and you put it away. For you. And what's so powerful about this isn't just the action, it's the change in your mindset. We're all conditioned to think that our paycheck belongs to our landlord, the electric company, the grocery store. But this idea, it totally flips that. It says, no, the first slice of that pie belongs to you. It belongs to your future. It's not an expense, it's you investing in your own freedom. And this just lays it out perfectly. See, most of us do step 1, then we jump right to step 3. And we just kind of hope there's something left over for step 2. The ancient secret is just to switch the order. You secure your 10% immediately. No excuses. Then you figure out how to live on the 90% that's left. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Dude, I'm already stretched thin. How in the world am I supposed to find an extra 10%? And the book has an answer for that. It's not about pulling money out of thin air. It's about taking control and really understanding where your money goes. The book points out something we all know is true. Our expenses have a sneaky way of expanding to match whatever our income is. The trick is to draw a hard line between what you truly need to live, shelter, food, basic stuff, and all the things you just want. By getting a handle on the wants, you create the breathing room to save that crucial 10%. All right, so saving that 10%, that's just step 1. That's building your fortress. But a pile of gold just sitting there, well, it's just a pile of gold. It doesn't grow. To build real wealth, you've got to make every single one of those saved coins get a job. This is the ultimate goal right here, creating what we now call passive income. Just think about it. It's like having a little army of money soldiers that you send out into the world to earn more money for you without you having to lift a finger. This is how you stop trading your time directly for money. It's a total game changer. The book uses this really cool analogy. Your savings, that 10% you've been putting away, that's your seed. But a seed by itself is, well, just a seed. You have to plant it somewhere smart through wise investments. And if you take care of it, if you're patient, it can grow into a massive money tree that just keeps producing for you year after year. So once your little money tree starts to grow, your job description kind of changes. It's not just about planting more seeds anymore. Now, it's about protecting what you've built and making sure it's going to be there for you for the long haul. Listen, once you start to build up a little bit of savings, people are going to come out of the woodwork with all sorts of can't-miss opportunities. The wisdom from Babylon is crystal clear. Be careful. Guard your initial capital like a hawk. Because remember, keeping the wealth you have is every bit as important as making it in the first place. So the book gives us these 5 simple laws. And what I love is how they're not complicated financial formulas. They're just principles. It's basically common sense, right? Save consistently. Put your money to work with people who actually know what they're doing. And please, 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 if something sounds way too good to be true, it is. Stay away from get-rich-quick stuff. And this ancient wisdom applies to the big stuff too. The book talks about owning your own home as a way to build stability, turning what would have been rent payments into something you actually own. And of course, planning for the future so that your money tree is still dropping fruit long after you've decided to stop working. And this all leads us to the final and I think most empowering lesson from ancient Babylon. Building wealth, it is not a lottery. It's not about getting some lucky break or being born into the right family. It's something else entirely. The book argues that the most important investment you will ever ever make is in yourself. The more you learn, the more skills you develop, the better you get at what you do, the more you can earn. It's that simple. A bigger income just means you have more seeds to plant, and your money tree can grow that much faster. And really, that's the whole message of the book in a nutshell. The richest man in Babylon, Arcad, he didn't start rich. He started as a simple scribe with nothing. His incredible wealth wasn't an accident. It was the direct result of applying these simple, smart habits day after day, year after year. It's a system that anyone, and I mean anyone, can use. So after hearing all this, the question isn't really, does this stuff work? We know it does. The real question is, what are you going to do with it? Maybe it's deciding to pay yourself first on your very next paycheck. Or maybe it's just starting to track your wants versus your needs. Because the journey to building your own financial fortress, your own personal Babylon, it all starts with that one small choice you make today.